How's it going? Checking in, saying hi to everybody. Making up a couple of streamers for a friend of mine. He should be in here soon. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. If I miss your comment, I am very, very sorry. It's really hard to focus and tie at the same time. However, I'm so glad that you have decided to spend some time with me today. Hi, Jam. How you doing, sweetie? Well, that's messed up. My super glue tip is messed up. There we go. How's the background music? Okay, good. Weird guy coconut. Okay. Hello, Amelia. Welcome to the stream. Hello, RG. Thank you for stopping by. Tying up a streamer from my friend in Virginia. Hello, Benita. This is a fly fishing lure, but you can use it with a regular spin cast also. gonna tie these in. Nice little tail action there. Freshwater fish tend not to like real flashy like this. They like some flash, but not a lot of flash. Saltwater fish are attracted to real flashy stuff. But my friend, Crazy for Life Outdoors, he should be coming in soon. He's got this one lure that is called a blueback herring, I think. And he suggested if I could make something like that. And so I'm making these up for him. I did one like this earlier for him. See how it doesn't have as much sparkle. And that one just has the full bucktail back here. And I'm putting feathers on this one. Because the feathers are, when you tie them in like this, it's a flat wing style. And they'll go like this in the water and create action. Oh, no problem. Glad I could help. So, of course, always you gotta have white. White is very important. And I have white that has sparkles and flashing in it, and I have white that doesn't. So what I do is I start off with the not so sparkly stuff, and then just put it in sparsely as I make my way to the front of the lure. So as you can see, not very much at all. Maybe a quarter of a pencil width. A lot of people, what they do is there's another way of tying it where it's hollow, where they stack it. But I'm making these kind of like a bait fish profile, so I'm gonna tie them in on the side. And that creates that shoulder, the width of the fish. Bring it to the front. And now I'm just gonna put some extra durability where those feathers are, since he's gonna be using these for bass. Bass have a tendency to tear up lures, so because their mouths are like sandpaper. And while that dries, get some more for the top here. And once again, as you can see, very sparse, because less is more in the fly tying world. You don't want to make your lures too heavy or with just too much material, because then they'll basically be sticks in the water and the fish won't bite on them. So as you can see, once again, very sparse. And then I just, blend the colors, because it's blue on the top, light blue on the top, like a baby blue on the top, and then silver in the middle, and like a white or cream on the bottom. So I don't have cream, but I do have white, so He liked the first one that I made. You always want to go to the front, then to the back, so you prevent an avalanche as you're tying in. There we go. Some more white on the bottom. And as I move forward, I increase a little bit, because that's how fish are, right? They're skinny at the end and they get kind of fat and then skinny. So just to keep that profile and have enough material there to do it. A little too much. Thank you guys for stopping in. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in purchasing flies, you can go to my website on Etsy. It's there in my profile. All right, so now there's a little bit of a transition, right? Because we want to start getting that silver in there. So the way that I do that without completely contrasting everything is I'll tie in a little bit of silver with some of that blue. There we go. Hey Ron, how you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, man. What'd you end up catching today? I saw you were on earlier. Plugging along. So I want to keep that silver in the middle of the fish, the profile. So I'll tie it in sparsely on the sides and don't get any on the top of it. and I can fill that in later. 2 nice light wraps. Come around, get it right where you want it, like so, down the middle, cinch it in. See how it's wanting to avalanche, but it can't because I got this dam over here built up. There we go. Oop. And I broke my thread. I knew that was gonna happen. Goose egg. Oh. I thought for sure you were gonna get a bite. When I left, you were there was something chasing it. It's all right. It's better than a good day at work. That's what I think. Unless your job is catching fish, then that's not good. Some more on the bottom here. And now I'm going to start using a little bit of flash because we don't have much left. Out of all the freshwater fish I've ever eaten, I've liked perch the best. Oh, that's not good. Bring your thread back. There we go. One, two. Get it off to the side. Bring it around like so. And when you tie it like this, it creates like a little channel for the water in there. Since this is synthetic fibers, you want that water to get trapped in there so it doesn't just turn into a log in the water. I'll build up my dam here. There we go. And I know it looks like an electrified mess. I say this all the time. But trust the process. When I get done and I trim it, it will look really nice. All right, so once again, like I said, it's silver in the middle. By the way, Ron, I'm trying to imitate a blue-backed herring. So from what I understand, it's silver in the middle and kind of blue on the top, and then white or cream colored on the bottom. These are for I don't want to say his name on YouTube. Crazy for Life Outdoors. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna use the light blue in the transition, and not too much, because now we're gonna start trying to get that profile back to being skinny again. Like so. This is a 2/0 hook, by the way. Much smaller than what I'm used to working with. All right. Stardusted! Right on, brother. I'm so glad that you got them. So glad. Hope the guys use them. But it'll be cool if they don't, because they'll sit there and glow in the dark on their desk. Alrighty. Go back to the bottom. Once again. And I want to get some more silver in here. So what I'm going to end some bars. So what I'm going to use is this really cool stuff. Hair extensions. Right on. Cool. Nice. Hope they catch fish with them. I don't know. Your fish there are kind of allergic to flash. From what I understand. Nah, they ain't. So yeah, this is just hair extensions. Got from the Sally shop. They probably thought I was kind of weird, but that's okay. I am. We just fish. There you go. I'll put this right down the middle, like so. 1, 2. And it pops out. That's okay, because once it gets wet, it'll seep back in. Bring it right over the middle. I don't want it on the top. I want it right down that middle. Nice little stripe. And then I'm going to highlight it with a piece of silver flash. Felt weird hunting for pantyhose in the women's section. This is a weird hobby. Yeah. Get some funny looks sometimes. All right. So there's that. Now I'm going to take this silver flash, just a couple, right down the middle. Yeah, I get weird looks too when I go to Walmart and I look through the ribbon and see if I can find anything. I'm always trying to find the glittery, flashy stuff, like organdy. Okay, down the middle, like so. All right. And this is gonna have a Mylar head on it. Give it some extra strength here before I do that. Then I had to buy, oh yeah, I remember that. Those things came out really good, Dusted. I was impressed. I was like, oh man, that's a good idea. Because I usually use UV and rub it into the feather and then kind of make it like a hard shell. Dusted, what's up, brother? And it's Uber. Oh my gosh, it's Uber. Uber's here. What's happening, man? That's the guy, the kind. If you don't know already. All right, so now finishing it off in the front here. Put the dark. And I'm not going to tie it in on the sides because now I want to get that profile of the bait fish. And also build up the head so it's easier for the Mylar and it's easier to shape it. So what I'll do is I'll take this and instead of breaking it in half like this and tying it sideways. Hey, Crazy for Life, what's up, brother? It's okay. You're here. That's a good thing. I'm almost done with this one. I'm making these for Crazy for Life. If you guys don't know him, go like, subscribe, check him out. He's awesome. Alan, what's happening, brother? So good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. But anyway, so instead of tying it on the sides like that, I'm finishing off the top and I'm putting that darker blue in. So I'll take and I'll measure, okay, that's about right to the tail. And I'll have this little bit left over, but that's okay. And I'm going to bring it all the way forward because I want to build up for the Mylar. Bring it like this and then wrap that in. I know it looks like an electrified mess right now, but trust the process. Trust the process. Luca, what's up, brother? You stubbed your toe for me? Aw, Uber, you're the bomb, man. Thank you so much. I'm so proud. That makes me feel so good. You love me that much. I love you, Uber. My mans. Same thing, I'm gonna try to build up the front here. Bring it all the way to the eye hook. The eye of the hook. And fold it back. Like so. Go. Not worried about crowding the eye. I'll melt and burn that out. More worried about making a nice foundation for that Mylar head. like that. All right. Okay, so I'll whip finish this off right here. In Colorado, it's called fly tying. In Hawaii, it's more like small bird tying. Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Need a 24-hour moisturizing body wash and heavenly scents you'll love.
Sorry about the ads, guys. So I take this Mylar tubing here and I'll stick it on. Tie it in the back here. And you see all those little fibers. I'm not worried about that because I push it all back. We'll finish this. And also, all of this gets covered with UV resin. So, but I put a whip finish in the back here because in the front, I'll disconnect from this tie once I get it in place. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right. I like that. It's nice. Push this back. Get our nice little head on there. Bring it right up to the hook eye. Perfect. There we go. All right. If you crowd the eye, don't worry. We can clear that up afterwards. Beautiful. All right, that's good. Alrighty. So there's a basic profile. Now I'm gonna get eyes out. Put some eyes on this bad boy. I think I'll use red this time. Should I use red or silver? What do you think? Crazy? What color? I got red, silver, and gold. Silver? Okay. Forgot this hook was offset. Don't want to give you a crooked fly. Cross-eyed fly. This is the part that takes me the longest because I'm just so particular about it. 90% of the time they don't come out perfect anyway. All right, that's close. One-eyed Willie. Of course, remember, gravity is your friend. It is not your enemy. So I do this, and that kind of makes it nice and round. Creates a nice taper. This is called Solarez, Jem. So you see all that gunk up there, right? How am I gonna get my fishing line through there, right? Ah, no. Oh no. I have the solution. It's called a bodkin that's really, really hot. Get that out of there first. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. See all that? All that nastiness went away. Now, I'll just poke my way through here, like so. Oh, look what happened. One-eyed Willie kicked the bucket. Oh, well, I guess I gotta fix it. No big deal. Like so. There we go. We are through. As long as you can get your bodkin in there, you can get a fishing line in there. Amen. All right. Let me fix this eye. He decided to go AWOL. You can't be doing that, bro. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to do it. I was in a rush. I got all excited when you showed up. That's why Uber. Yeah. Alrighty.
Make you smell kind of funky, but aluminum-free secret whole body deodorant gives me 70.
I don't care. All right. So now looks like a huge wiry mess. But trust the process. So I'll take it and I'll squeeze it like this. Grab my handy dandy fly smith scissors. If you don't have fly smith scissors, you are missing out. Okay. So next best thing next to sliced bread. All right. You just cut this profile like this. This is what I do. Turn it the other way. Try not to cut the flash. Like so. You want the feathers to kind of stick out a little bit more than the rest of the fibers. Now I turn it like this. Do the same thing. Push down. Get that bait fish profile. Like I say, try to evade the crystal flash as much as possible. Bring this taper back. Same thing with the other side. And I just messed it up, but that's okay. It's where it needs to be. Didn't get it that bad. All right. Hello, Betsy T. Thank you for stopping in. Love ya. All right. Once it gets wet, you'll have that. This one is a little bit smaller than the other one, and you'll have I tied it in with a couple of extra feathers to get that action. All right. And I'm going to tie you one more like the same colors, but I'm going to tie it Clouser style like that. You think that'll get tore up crazy? It's not 100% yet. I got to wet it and all that and do the final trim, but kind of looks like what you showed me, that plastic. Fat, I love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. The other one's a little bit bigger, but it doesn't have the feathers. This one's a 3/0, and that's a 2/0. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for coming to my live. I'm so loved and blessed. Now, remember, you don't need to use this on a fly pole. You can use this with a bubble float. That's what I do because fly fishing here is really hard. There's just not, there's not enough room, actually. And there's a lot of rocks and all that. But anyway, get you one of these. Tie that on there. Put a swivel. Put a 6-foot leader. And tie that on there. That's how I fish them. Works just as well. All right, gang. So I'm going to tie that other one. I'm not going to do it on here, though. Getting ready to go and watch my biggest mentor, Mr. Brian Smith. If you guys don't know Ties Flies, go to that channel. You will learn so much. Brian is a great guy. He loves to show people, especially people who are just getting started. He really likes to encourage that. No, this bubble does not. Well, this one, specific one doesn't. It's actually, this is one of the best ones you can get. It's a rubber band in there. So you just get it where you want it and twist it. And it stays on right where it's at. Really cool. Yes, all the time. He teaches us all kinds of stuff, different things. And, you know, so anyway. And he doesn't pay me anything. Nothing at all. This is not sponsored. It's just because he's awesome. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Have a great evening. And love you guys more than life itself, man. Thank you so much. With a 6-foot leader? How do you cast with a 6-foot leader? Well, my pole's 10 feet long, so. All right, guys. Take care. Love you all. Thank you for coming by. See ya. Aloha.